All right, New York, you know that time of the week, all the Empire State politics you need to know. We do it in just a few New York minutes. And representing the Democrats, our friend Richard Brodsky, former Assemblyman, senior fellow at Demos, professor at NYU, and now officially stuck in the media. And representing the Republicans, John Cahill, former Chief of Staff to Governor Pataki, and former Commissioner of New York State's Department of Environmental Conservation. And I don't throw you into that pit of hell in the media yet. Okay, let's first talk about the governor. And what he recently unveiled as it is his women's agenda, including measures to strengthen abortion laws and ensure equal pay. First off, good or bad?
Well, there are a lot of, listen, I think there's a 10-point plan. There's a lot of issues in there. Sexual harassment in the workplace. Certainly, we've seen that front and center in Albany. So yeah, there's a lot of good pieces to the legislation. But on the issue of the abortion rights, I think that's where he's going to run into a real problem. I think it's going to be extraordinarily difficult to get the Republicans to get on board with that piece. I think the Republicans have taken an awful lot of flack in their home base on the particularly the gun issue. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be interesting to see whether the governor will allow the legislation to go forward without that piece, or if he's going to really use it as a political hammer on the Republicans to advance.
So you think it's DOA in the Senate?
What's that?
You think it's DOA in the Senate?
You know, it's going to be interesting in the Senate because you have who's running the Senate right now. So I wouldn't say it's definitely DOA, but it's going to be, I think the Republicans, Skelos, the leader, is going to fight hard preventing that to get to the floor because it'll be a difficult vote for
We don't have to worry about what the governor will do politically on this to hurt the Republicans. No. They're fully in charge of that dynamic and walking around, one false move and I pull the trigger. Look, first of all, recognize that there are principled people who oppose abortion rights, and I don't offer any criticism of that. I'm a supporter. The people of New York are supporters. It's immensely popular. And for the Republican Party to return, the New York Republican Party to return to the right wing of this is going to be political disaster.
New York, you know, has probably the most progressive abortion laws in the state. I don't think there's been a cry out there that we need more abortions. What we need is more jobs and more economic development. And that's, I think, where the Republicans are going to put their focus.
That will get us politically, the Republican Party continue to diminish in size and scope.